So I grew up playing sports. It was always a huge part of my life. And whenever I was 14, I was playing basketball, and just randomly different things would happen where I would start passing out, I would black out. At that point, I was going to doctor after doctor, and there were no answers. And my mom was so frustrated, she finally said, "I'm going to take you to a chiropractor, and if he says nothing is wrong, then we're done with doctors and you just have to live with this the rest of your life." We went to a chiropractor, and he said that I had double scoliosis, so my back was like an S. At that point, I really had two options, and I could either continue with chiropractic care and quit sports until I was full grown, or I could go and have back surgery, but if they messed up on one nerve, there was a chance I would be paralyzed the rest of my life. And through that time, I started reading my Bible and kind of found a passion for just studying the Bible. So at 14, I'm sitting here faced with this decision of athletics being part of my identity and having to decide, do I just give that up, knowing that my opportunity for college sports is pretty much out the window, or do I go have surgery? And I just remember being 14 years old, sitting on a bus alone, thinking, why was sports just taken away from me, my purpose? Why was that just gone? When I first moved to St. Louis, I was invited to come here at Church on the Rock, and whenever I came here, I knew that this was that church I had been praying for. At that point, there was a lot of going back and forth that I had to push through. However, coming to Church on the Rock, I knew that God put a very specific purpose and plan in my heart, and that if He brought me here to St. Louis, I wasn't going to leave defeated. And that's something I learned at Church on the Rock. So throughout this time, I've been able to pursue my dream with motivational speaking, and then also athletically. Since that time frame, I've pushed through sports, and I've seen God's healing hand over me multiple times in between my self-motivation, but more importantly, literally seeing God heal me in my own life has made me want to fight for Christ.